Hello and welcome. I'm Helle from Game for Life BG, and we are at Berlin Brettspiel Con, and here we have...
Klemens Luger, the designer of Magical Friends and How to Summon Them.
Yeah, and this is a new game. It's actually a prototype.
Yes, it is a handmade prototype. It is quite pretty, but it still has some kinks to fill out. Like a few artworks still need some color, but this will be finished in like 2 months or so. The game will be on Kickstarter on 5th of October, and it might look very cute, but it's quite the cutthroat game.
Okay, you have little hats.
Yes, so you're one of 4 wizards in this game, and you try to show that you're not a lonely old wizard in a hut, and you have a lot of friends, like the bard.
Yeah.
So you cheat your way to additional friends by summoning creatures every turn.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the turn, you will bid with artifact cards for the turn initiative.
Mm-hmm.
There are lower artifacts that are slower than the others, but they will give you some bonus effects.
Yeah.
And the higher ones are just, higher. So you can start before the other players. Also, there are the tiebreakers at the end of the game. So once you have the initiative for a round, you will be able to do your complete turn. For example, you will pick up one of the available creature cards, and these cards have 2 different options. The first thing is, they will tell you how far you can move your creatures.
Yeah.
For example, with the werewolf, you can move 3 of your creatures exactly 3 steps. And the second thing is that you are allowed to bring the creature into the play. They will always have a little number up there. For example, the 38. I can pick this up from this inlay here. And you will pick up the standee right there. You can give the standee one of your gingerbread hearts that will tell you a cozy nickname for the friend, because that's what friendship is really about.
Of course.
And then you will bring it to the game, and you are able to use your abilities. For example, move your friends, 3 steps. Oh, we're on the switch. We're flipping Hell and Heaven. It's much safer now for good creatures. And I can bring the imp 3 steps forward, 4 because it's flying. Or the giant. It can move 1, 2, 3 steps and could pick up the mermaid and carry it forward. But I wouldn't like to carry the opponent's creature.
No.
But you can do a lot of things. There are 40 different creatures.
Yeah.
And you see there will be a lot of creatures on the board quite quickly. So you will build a lot of combos, because there are a lot of interaction between the creatures and a lot of interaction between the different tiles here. As you noticed, there are 4 paths to the tavern.
Yeah.
And those 4 paths are double-sided, so you have a different setup between rounds.
Yeah.
And they also interact quite differently with the creatures. So, yeah.
And some of them you could flip during the game?
Exactly. Yeah, only that Heaven and Hell.
Okay.
But the other ones, they will stay this way. Usually, you can stay on spaces with other creatures without the problem. But if there are like 3 people on one space, usually another player will come and try to slay them.
Okay.
Because when you slay another creature, you will take the gingerbread heart as a trophy. And at the end of the game, the person with the most gingerbread hearts will get an additional friend for the final counting. But the player who lost the creature will get pity power. It's a sad little power card, but it will allow you to follow up if you're behind. So exactly like this.
Yeah.
The game is over after 8 rounds.
Yeah.
And then you count who has how many friends and who is the winner.
Okay, the player with the most friends is the winner.
Yes.
And for how many players is this game?
It's for 2 to 4 players. Although I would say it's best with 3 and 4 players.
Yeah.
You can play it with 2 players. It's still quite strategical, but the interaction between players really makes it more fun and chaotic. So it helps a lot with 3 or 4 players.
Okay. And how long time does it take?
I would say 20 to 25 minutes per player.
Okay, per player.
Yes.
So,
With the Kickstarter, we will probably try to get up to 50 creatures.
Yeah.
Now there are 40. We already tested the other 10, and we will finish them up and try to bring some extra in the Kickstarter. We are testing a little bit with a fifth player. It works quite well, so maybe there will be a fifth player too. Yes,
yeah.
yes. And there is the website magical-friends.com.
Yeah.
You can register for the newsletter or already go to the Kickstarter preview page. If you register for the newsletter and back the game in the first 48 hours, you will get some additional add-ons for free.
Okay.
So support us quickly, it will help a lot.
It looks awesome, and I like the little hearts you have, and
yes,
the graphics for the game.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
I also have my 2 illustrators here on the booth, and they do a great job.
Yeah, well, thanks for the overview, and
Thank you.
Good luck with the Kickstarter.
Thank you.